John here back again with another video, and we are just looking at some Power Wash 2 simulator gameplay as we got to talk about today's topic. And I just want to talk about, because it's been really mulling over in my head, especially over the last, I don't know, week or so, of why I don't think I'll ever go try to become a Twitch streamer, or at least if I'm going to stream, it's not going to be there. There's a lot of reasons why I do not want to do it, and we're just going to get into some of it and my personal thoughts on Twitch. I actually did try to become a Twitch streamer, probably back in May. I tried to do YouTube and all that at the same time, and I realized Twitch just wasn't for me for starters. But there's some main things that keep me away from going to Twitch, and I'm going to go over that real quick. The first thing I think I would say is why I don't want to be a Twitch streamer is probably because everybody and their mama wants to be a Twitch streamer. And like you see all these people like trying to copy like the big name guys and not be like their own thing. Like, and I'm not going to bring up any names, at least try not to, just because I only care, literally probably only watch, I'm going to be honest, the only Twitch streamer I think that is like legitimately and humble, and I'm going to be honest, is Queso. Like, he's the only genuine like streamer that cares about, like, does it the classic way, where you're playing games, you're chit-chatting, you're having fun with your chat. Like, he's a good vibe, and it's a fun time to actually be in his channel, unlike some other people's channels on the platform. And again, I'm not going to try to get any names. He's just an example of somebody I can think of. Like, he's the only Twitch streamer I think I care about, like, genuinely. But another main thing is, like I said, there was too many people in there. And, like, another thing is, too, like, you see some of these people, like, they have, like, TV production quality, like, streaming setups. And it's like the average streamer is not gonna do that. Like, one, they're not gonna be able to afford that. Like, they're not gonna be able to afford a TV studio style, setup. Like, most of us literally have a desk, a PC, or a console, or whatever you're playing on, and then they stream right from their desktop. They're sitting in the chair and they're just chilling, hanging out, talking to their chat, vice versa, whatever. Like, nobody. Like, and the fact that there's like so many of these new Twitch streamers that are trying to like get famous and stuff, and then are trying to figure out why they can't get famous, even though they spend like thousands of dollars on like high quality like cameras and mics and all this other stuff. And here I am sitting here with no face cam. Not yet. We're gonna get one very soon. I can promise that. It's not happening as fast as I want it to, but this takes time. But yeah, like they're expecting you to come out with like high quality to the point where it doesn't even feel like streaming anymore. It feels more like a TV production, and it's like I don't have this time for that. Like, that's not what I'm here for. Like, I'm looking for people that are just chilling and talking about video games and like whatever, Like, I just want to go there, have some laughs, all that type of stuff, chit chat with the community, whatever. Another thing that I don't like is a lot of the people on Twitch are fake. A lot of them are like super like playing up a character, which I guess is fine, because I mean most of these people are sociopaths, because you have to be a streamer, and I think most of them would agree with me if I said that. Like, you're definitely only care about yourself if you're a streamer. That's just what it is. Like, you're only worried about your viewers. Like, you're worried about you're worried about a lot of shit that most people don't care about, and that's just the reality of it. And then you have people like big name celebrities doing Twitch streaming, so it's just like, why the fuck are you here, dude? Like, no one cares to see like Nicki Minaj on stream, dude. Like, or like, that's just an example, but like, there's like just like celebrity people that are on Twitch streams now and like doing podcasts and vice versa. Like, nobody cares, dude. Like, you're rich already, you're in movies, no one cares about your opinion, dude. Like, no one will ever care about, like, if you care about what a celebrity's opinion is on anything, you need to get yourself checked out, because, like, they're the fakest people on the planet, and they're always playing a character, even if they're trying to come off genuine, and they're usually pretty fake, and they're only pandering just so they can keep getting money. So, that's one aspect of Twitch I don't care about, and I'm going to save the big one for last, why I don't want to do Twitch, because I'm just going to be straight out honest about it. Another thing is, it's really hard to stand out. Again, I already kind of touched on it basically a little bit ago. Like, people spending, thousands of dollars on like high quality equipment, and you haven't even started or established a fan base yet or a community. And then you're sitting there, you spend $1,000, you're already down in the hole, and then you're streaming for 8 hours or however long you want to stream for, and you get 2 views. Now, I know that the way to do it is you gotta, everything lives in the shorts now, lives in clips and TikTok and all that type of shit, which I was super against when it first started, but I've obviously adapted. I do post my fair share of shorts because a lot of funny moments happen during gameplay or cool stuff happens and you're like, okay, cool, maybe people want to watch this and then we can interact and talk about it. But it's just, if you're doing just basic streaming, and I just watched, what's his name? A video on Ludwig doing it, and he realized how hard it is just if you're straight streaming, how impossible it is to get any viewers. Because, again, no one's going to scroll to the very bottom of Twitch to find some random person with 1 to 2 followers or viewers and go in there and watch them and, all that type of stuff. Like, I'm sure it happens, but the 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you it's not. And another thing, too, and I just now thought about this, is a lot of people are trying to, go on Twitch to make a quick buck. And if you are in the mindset of making YouTube content, trying to get rich, you are going to be miserable. Because, A, it's a grind. It takes a long time. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend and tell you, oh, it would be nice to, make a little bit of money doing this stuff. But that's not my goal. Like, I enjoy making the videos. I have fun with the videos. I enjoy interacting with people, even if it is negative or positive, all feedback's welcome, and I appreciate talking to everybody, like I genuinely do. And that's the stuff I like. I just like, talking to different, people, and in my case, it's like, nerdy guys who like video games, and usually it's about the same game that either what I'm talking or what I'm playing, or like people suggesting me new stuff. Like I talked to a lot of people about the Alien Rogue Incursion game that never even seen that game before. And I put eyes on it, and hopefully maybe they gave it a shot or are playing it. Again, that's the stuff that I enjoy. I don't wake up in the morning and go, man, I need this clip to hit 1 million views so I can go viral. I'd rather have an honest community and an honest work ethic than phone it in and try to just get clout for bullshit and try getting clickbait and other nonsense like that. Like, I have no patience for that. I'd rather just be genuine, and if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, guess what? I have a job. I know it's crazy. I have a job. So, that's the backup. That's my plan. That's where life is. That's where the priority is. This is just a glorified hobby. And a lot of people, some people say that being on Twitch is harder than working a 9 to 5, which is the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life. Literally, you sit in front of a computer and you talk to people for 4 hours or 8 hours. I mean, your job, you can't even call it a job. Especially if you're playing video games for money, come on, man. You have the easiest job in the world. You're literally getting paid to sit at home and sit on your ass and play video games. I don't want to hear that it's harder than a 9 to 5. Sure, building the community might be hard, but come on. That is the dumbest shit, especially for people who do work. That is such an insult, just in general. Fuck all the way off people who think like that. That's the out-of-touch Twitch streamers, though, that, have money and stuff already. And then another thing that people don't talk about, because I see a lot of streamers talk about it, and I just kind of I just kind of observe. I don't really, try to think that deep on it, but I kind of just observe what their perspective is on it. And again, the one who I think summarizes it the best is Queso. He literally will tell people straight up, you could work hard, you could buy the best, you could try to put up the best content, the highest quality content thing in the world, and be entertaining and funny and have everything that, a Twitch streamer probably would have, but you gotta get lucky. It's a very luck-based thing. It's like hitting the lottery. I think they said 45,000 people, or 45,000 channels on Twitch are partnered out of 6 million, which is I think it was 0.7% of the entire platform. So 0.7% of the platform is making money, and the rest of us, or the rest of everybody else, is just holding on to that pipe dream that they're sitting in their mom's basement. They're like, one day it's going to be me, and that day will never come. And then they get discouraged, and then they leave, and then they're back working at McDonald's or Walmart or whatever the hell they're doing. And then the last thing I would say, and I'm going to save the best for last because I might talk about this a little bit, and again, not going into names, but the thing that turns me off the most about Twitch, if you want me to be honest, is the fucking people who act like high school kids over the dumbest drama bullshit. Y'all are making way oh, excuse me, uh, way too much money to be acting like the children that you act like. And mind you, some of these people are like 20, 25 plus older, almost, 30-year-olds on Twitch, 20-year-olds, way too grown to be acting the way they be acting. And it's like, man, I am so glad I don't live in that kind of like environment. I would hate it. Like, it is so stupid the way some of these people treat each other. And it's just like, man, like, I understand you're not going to get along with all your coworkers, but I can tell you right now, I have never, ever gotten, like, I've had coworkers that I can't stand, but I'm still professional with them. And I, can, work with them even if we don't exactly get along. It's crazy to me watching these rich people that live in these big ass houses fucking crying about their quote unquote their first world problems when they ain't shit. It's like, bruh, you don't have to worry about food. You don't got to worry about missing a bill. You don't got to worry about payments. You don't got to worry about, where the clothes you're getting on your back are coming from, probably because you have someone sending you shit. So it's like, bruh, a lot of these people complaining are just bitching to bitch. And it's super fucking irritating just like listening to this shit. Like, I just see this drama every day. There's always something with Twitch. And it's like, man, these people have no fucking lives. That's how I feel about it. Like, most of these streamers are fucking brain dead. And it's just what it is. I'm sorry to, I'm not trying to, I'm not calling out any names because I don't really care. I'm going to be honest. I'm just telling y'all why I don't want to stream on Twitch because I don't even want to be in that kind of environment, period. Like, the fact that watching this high school shit, like, on a daily basis, it's like, y'all need to get a fucking life and go touch grass, man. Like, half the shit y'all complain and talk about are so far and far between, not important as much as you think it is, and you're not as cool as you think you are. Like, on God, like, most of these Twitch streamers, if they went out in public, no one would ever give a fuck about it. Like, the average person is not going to recognize you. You're not as cool as you think you are. You're not a celebrity, man. It is just like there's a very handful of streamers and YouTubers that will get recognized in person, and the rest of them, nah. Like, you're just pretending to be something you're not, just so you make yourself look cool for the people that chat in your chats. So yeah, that's a big thing. Is I fucking can't stand the high school drama bullshit that's on Twitch. It cracks me up to the point it's sad. And it's like, man, like, who wants to do that on a daily basis? Like, wake up and like figure out, how am I going to farm clips today to make, because I can't be creative. Like, it's showing how uncreative you are if you're farming for clips just for drama, because people are going to go to the drama. It's just a human nature thing, is that because we're so fucking nosy as a fucking species that we have to, like, oh my god, he said who, what, she said what, oh my god, and then, you go send your little army to, like, whatever's Twitch or whatever streamer you don't like, and then your chats go shit on them, vice versa. It's like, bruh, it's insane to me, like, that people want to even put up with it. It's like, I grew up a long time ago, and half these people still act like they're fucking 17 years old, and it just blows my mind. But, and the other thing that I don't think I can like about Twitch, and this is just going to be real, honest, is the guy who runs it's a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, any grown-ass old dude that's hanging out with, young chicks, like, you're a fucking creep, bro. Like, it won't surprise me if we hear stories about this dude sometime down the line when Twitch fires his ass eventually for being incompetent. Because, like, there's just so much shit on Twitch where you're just like, man, if this was any other job, this dude would have been fired fucking forever ago. But they don't care. They literally don't care. They'll ban, like, people for 2 weeks for stupid reasons, and then people that actually do fuck up, they get banned for, like, a day or, like, less than a day, and you're just like, what? There's no, like, rhyme or reason to their banning system at all. So, at the end of this day, at the end of this video, I will say this. I'm going to continue making videos on YouTube. If I were to ever stream, and, like, I won't lie, like, I go on Twitch sometimes just to get the clips, but now I know how to get my clips without even have to go on there. So, I don't even bother even, like, going on there for anything. Like, there's no use. Because, like, you either this is the experience for somebody who's on Twitch for the first time. You go on Twitch, you stream for multiple hours, you get no views, and then when you do get a view, guess what? It's a bot who's trying to get you to sign up for an OnlyFans or lie about like being a graphic designer, and they're just making AI fucking cartoon things for your channel. It's like, and then having the gall to ask you for money if they make it. It's like, bitch, do you think I could go do this by myself on ChatGPT and it will take 2 fucking seconds? Like, it's hilarious to me. But that being said, guys, I need to go to bed. I'm up past my, at least in my world, my bedtime. I couldn't sleep, so I thought this was just rolling around in my head, and I needed to get it out. Yeah. That being said, let me know what you all think down below. Have you stopped watching Twitch? Literally, like I said, the only Twitch streamer I watch is Queso because one, he's like the redneck brother from another mother I've never had because we have like the same aesthetic and it's fucking crazy. Except for he has gorgeous curly locks and I am bald. But he has a magnificent beard and he's a beautiful man. That being said, guys, I am going to get out of here. I will see you all in the next video tomorrow. Stay beautiful. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.